Have you ever heard the phrase, raise your vibration to change your life? It's not just a spiritual slogan, it's a roadmap to a more conscious, joyful, and empowered way of being. In this video, we're exploring what it really means to raise your frequency and how it can transform your entire experience of life. Connect to your higher self. Focus to motivate and enrich your life, and inspire others to find their true path. Join me on a journey to discover your power and higher purpose. You are energy. At the most fundamental level, everything you are, your body, your mind, your thoughts, is vibrating. Nikola Tesla once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." And he was right. Consciousness and vibration go hand in hand. When your frequency is low, you experience life through a narrow lens, anxious, reactive, stuck. But when you raise your frequency, your perception expands. You feel alive, connected, and full of possibility. This shift is not abstract. It's biochemical, spiritual, and deeply emotional. Here's the secret. Your emotions are your compass. They're a moment-by-moment feedback system that tells you where your vibration is. If you're feeling low, fear, guilt, anger, depression, your frequency is low. If you're feeling joy, love, inspiration, gratitude, generosity, you're vibrating high. As Dr. Joe Dispenza says, the only way we can change our lives is to change our energy, to change the electromagnetic field we are constantly broadcasting. In other words, to change our state of being, we have to change how we think and how we feel. This is related to the concept of aligning our desires with the frequency that we are vibrating at. Dr. Joe further says, only when people hold both heightened emotions and clear objectives in alignment are they able to produce the intended effect. An intentional thought needs an energizer, a catalyst, and that energy is an elevated emotion. Heart and mind working together. Dispenza also emphasizes the connection between energy management and life transformation. He says, life is about the management of energy, and our life begins to change when we change our energy and we begin to take our power back. So how do you take back our power? We take back our power by raising our vibration. It starts with awareness. Your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions reflect your frequency. Every thought you think is either tuning you to a higher or lower channel. So if you want to feel better, you must choose better feeling thoughts. Even something as simple as focusing on a happy memory or imagining your ideal life can shift your frequency in seconds. And when your mind is clouded by negativity, the quick and easiest solution I've found is to replace the negative thought with a positive one. Be aware of the negative thought in the first instance, and if possible, replace it with a corresponding positive thought. For example, a thought of, "That person is horrible to me," could be replaced with, "I'm aware that that person is not very nice, but how lucky am I to have other great people around me?" Or otherwise, when a negative thought arises in me, I also do breath work. I breathe deeply into my hara, the lower dantian, the will center just above the navel, and breathe in a new thought, new life, positive energy from the cosmos. Silence also interrupts the momentum of negative thinking. It creates space for higher awareness to enter. As Eckhart Tolle reminds us, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. Stillness is powerful. From stillness, clarity arises. You can practice catching your thoughts through awareness or simple states of stillness and silence instead of reacting to negativity triggers. Another way to reset your frequency is through writing. Try a gratitude journal or positive aspect list. Focus on what's working, what's beautiful, what's true. The simple act of appreciation aligns you with source energy. Gratitude is magnetic. Dr. Joe Dispenza, neuroscientist and spiritual teacher, says, "Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. When you're thankful, you're in vibrational harmony with abundance. Gratitude begets positivity and harmony, while complaints and worrying breed more negativity. As they say, worry is a prayer for failure." Music is another vibrational powerhouse. Sound bypasses logic and touches your soul directly. The right song can lift your spirit instantly, so choose music that makes your heart feel lighter. Also, spending time with people and in places that radiate high frequencies. Nature, animals, kind-hearted friends. All of these environments create higher states of consciousness. And let's not forget the most underrated vibrational tool, humor and laughter. Laughter is vibrational alchemy. It says to the universe, "I'm choosing joy, I'm choosing life." Even when things are difficult, creating humor out of negative situations creates an energetic shift. When you make light out of a negative situation, laugh or smile, you change your energy and the energy around you. Sometimes the key isn't to do anything, but to observe. Step outside the swirl of thought. Watch it. Let it pass. Judgment binds you to low frequencies, but observation without attachment sets you free. You don't have to believe every thought you think. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. Water is also a powerful frequency regulator. Whether you're taking a shower, swimming, or simply sitting by a river, water has a way of cleansing not just your body, but your energy field. Flowing water releases negative ions, and science has proven that negative ions make people happier. Many cultures perform water rituals for spiritual purification. Water resonates with the healing, nurturing energy of the Mother Goddess. So water is aligned with the feminine aspect of Source. That's why you feel lighter, calmer, more whole after a shower or a swim. Want a simple shortcut to a higher vibration? Be kind. Random acts of kindness release oxytocin in the brain, the chemical of love and connection. Every time you extend kindness to another, you are radiating high-frequency energy. As the Dalai Lama says, be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. You can also use vibrational cues like color and scent. Color therapy and aromatherapy work because your energy field entrains with the frequency of the stimulus. That's why we associate blue with calm, yellow with joy, lavender with peace. Surround yourself with sensory experiences that uplift and soothe. Move your body. Exercise not only strengthens your muscles, it elevates your mood and flushes stagnant energy. You don't need to run a marathon. Dance. Stretch. Walk. Do whatever feels good. Movement equals momentum, and momentum lifts frequency. Throughout history, great spiritual masters have echoed the same truth. The kingdom of heaven is within. Rumi wrote, "Don't you know yet? It is your light that lights the world's." Yogananda taught, "The happiness of one's own heart alone cannot satisfy the soul. One must try to include as necessary to one's own happiness, the happiness of others." When we raise our vibration, we don't just help ourselves, we become living examples and beacons for others. Moving forward to raise your vibration. Here are some more tips about raising your vibration, naturally and organically. Choose thoughts that feel good. Honor your emotions without judgment. What this means is honor what you're feeling, but don't get too attached to how you feel, especially if you're feeling negative or bad. Be more the observer of your feelings and emotions. Become aware and conscious of negative self-talk. 90% of our thoughts are subconscious programs. Break the programs by becoming aware of your thoughts, words, and actions. Connect to stillness through meditation. Going for a walk in nature is a form of meditation too. Surround yourself with beauty, joy, kindness, and truth. Surround yourself with things that make you feel good about yourself and your world as a whole. Stay as far away as possible from BS and insincere people. This includes listening to mainstream media and advertising that are always trying to persuade us to buy something or trying to Jedi mind trick us into thinking certain ways. And most importantly, prioritize your sense of well-being. Raising your frequency is about claiming your power. No one and nothing can raise your vibration for you. You are the one choosing, moment by moment, what you tune into. So be deliberate. Be joyful and keep rising your spirit higher. Remember, no matter what is happening around you, you have the power to stay in your center. Thank you for watching. If this message lifted your spirit, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a vibrational boost today. Until next time, stay in your light.